Welcome to Healing Whole, the podcast. I'm your host, Callie. I'm a certified personal trainer and fitness instructor. I also happen to be extremely passionate about holistic living. With close to 10 years of experience, I've worked with clients from all walks of life. I also know a healthy and holistic lifestyle can be a little overwhelming. I'm here to break it down for you and take you on my journey to healing whole. Remember, the materials and content within this podcast are intended as general information only and are not to be considered a substitute for medical advice or treatment. And welcome to episode 24 of Healing Whole, the podcast. I'm your host, Callie, and I'm here with just me today. So that's something a little different that I do from time to time. And I wanted it to just be me today because it's a new year, it's a new time. I've gone through some struggles in the last month, and I just wanted to share what's been happening. We have two really good guests coming up on the next two episodes, so I'm excited to share those with you. So you have that to look forward to in the future. But today you're stuck with me. So sorry or not sorry, or sorry but not sorry. So anyway, it's a new year. What are you doing to make this your best year yet? This year is a big deal for me because I'm turning 30. What? Yeah, I can't even believe it. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. 1 second. Hold on. So yeah, I'm turning 30 this year. I want this to be my best year yet. I'm really excited about it. But I did go through some stuff over the last month that I wanted to share with you because I like to be fully transparent with you always. So, excuse me. I'm a little congested this morning, so excuse the congestion and the coughing and whatever else I have. But I haven't gotten sick yet, knock on wood. So that's great. But anyway, December was really hard for me. Work was really slow. And when I am slow at work, I get really down on myself and get depressed. I put a lot of value in work and value myself, my self-worth in how much I'm working. So I was struggling hard. I had to really fight the urge to have suicidal thoughts. My cat is being ridiculous. I had to really fight the struggle to not have suicidal thoughts or the urge to not have suicidal thoughts. And I can honestly say that I'm proud of myself and I haven't had suicidal thoughts in 3 months now. So I was struggling in December. I didn't really get myself out of it. I just kind of kept going and looking forward to going to Florida and seeing my family and how that would help. And it did immensely. It was wonderful. But yeah, it was definitely a struggle in December. So I just kept looking forward to the new year, looking forward to the new year, looking forward to the new year. And then the new year came and I hadn't done my schedule yet for January. It didn't seem like I had a lot going on and I was just really stinking down. I was down and out. So it was January 2nd and I thought to myself, well, I'm not going to let myself feel any suicidal thoughts. What can I do to get out of this? Because that's just what my brain goes to. When I feel worthless, and I feel worthless when I'm not working a lot, I know that's something I have to work on for myself, but I value work so much and so much self-worth into that. So what I did was make a vision board. So I highly suggest making a vision board, honestly, every month. You can make a small one. I make a small one in my notebook every single month. And I make one big one, if not more, every year. But I make one for 2020, and then I'll make like quarterly ones as well. But vision boards are so important. Let me tell you, it knocked my mood right in the correct direction. Like it knocked the sadness out of me, and I felt worthy. I did my schedule. I realized how packed I am in January, and I was like, wow, I have something to live for. And I know I have my daughter to live for. I know people say this all the time. But it's just not the same as work for me because I value work so stinking much. So, I did the vision board and I just wanted to share with you some of the goals that I have on that. So maybe you can make a vision board for yourself and focus on some of the goals that you have. So on my vision board, first and foremost, I have no suicidal thoughts for 365 days. That is a long stinking time. Can I do it? Yes, I absolutely can, because I've already done it for 3 months and I know I can do it for another 12. Um, I have that on there twice actually. I have a happy, loving, solid, strong, kind, giving, beautiful family, and that is my pictures of my daughter. So what I do to make a vision board is I put pictures and words on there. I make it aesthetically pleasing as possible. I'm not an artist by any means, so I just do what I can. Um, but honestly, I really like it. I have pictures of where I want to travel to and places I never thought I'd travel to. So I kind of do it in tiers. I do career, family, health. What else do I do? Career, family, health, fun, travel, and like something miscellaneous. So I pick those subjects and I go off of that. So I visit Kruger National Park because I really would love to travel there. A place I never thought I'd go, I put on there is Russia. A person I never thought I'd meet would be go to Tony Robbins live, because that would just be freaking fantastic. If you don't know Tony Robbins, I highly suggest following him, and following his podcast, and just following him on Instagram and social media and all that. But I have some big dreams on there too. I have what I want to make in 2020. I have um, I want to create a mental health cookbook eventually. I have a website that I want to create. I would like to be 22% body fat and 145 pounds. I want to compete in the CrossFit Open. I want to run a marathon. So these are all really big things that I want to accomplish by 30 and in this year of 2020. So my big word on top is joy, because I want to have joy in every single day. I want to find happiness in every single day. Um, I have a check on there that I wrote myself for $50,000, that I will get by January 1st of 2021. So let's cross our fingers and hope I can get that. And I have in the memo improving lives. So I try to keep it as specific as possible. So that's another thing with the vision board. Try to keep it. I can't talk today. Try to keep it specific. Beauty counters on there as well. I want to become an executive director of Beauty Counter. That's just building a team. And I believe in it so strongly because it is safer skincare, safer, cleaner skincare. It's safe for our children. It's safe for us. We don't have any regulations. So it's just, we do have some regulations. I lied. We have about 30 banned ingredients or partially banned ingredients. I'm kind of rambling. I'm noticing this, but Beauty Counter is really great. So let me get back to the subject of my vision board. This vision board totally changed everything for me. When I hung it up on my wall, it's sitting right under my TV. I felt so good. I felt so happy. I felt so accomplished. I think just the act of doing the vision board itself made me feel good, but then seeing all the things that I want to accomplish this year really gave me like something to live for. Really gave me something to live for. So yeah, there's the vision board, but that got me through the really hard times. So another suggestion I have for hard times, which I just did a meditation this morning on, is gratitude. So if you're really struggling to find something that you're happy for, write down 5 things you're grateful for. And it might be really hard. You might struggle, but write down 5 things you're grateful for. Really think about it. Really, even if it's just water or air, who cares? You're grateful for those things, but think about those things you're grateful for. Really experience it. Feel yourself there. Feel yourself with them. Maybe it's something you want in the future, like financial freedom. That's one thing I wrote. I really experienced myself in this meditation being financially free. So that's something else that gets me through, is writing what I'm grateful for. So vision boarding and writing what I'm grateful for are 2 big things that got me out of that funk that I was in, and really showed me what I have to live for, and really showed me what I have going for me. But yeah, so 365 days without a suicidal thought. I'm really excited about it. That's my main goal for this year. I've also picked out words. I don't know if you've seen that. That's a lot on social media, but picking out a word for the year. My words for the year are patience, serving, and what's the other one? Can't even remember. That's not good. Patience, serving, and Let me look at my monthly vision board. Health. Oh, I knew that. Duh, because I don't want to be suicidal for 365 days. So patience, serving, and health. So I want to be patient and trust in the universe that good things are going to come to me. I want to focus on my health this year, my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health, all around holistic health, well-being, everything, full body. And I want to focus on serving. I don't want to focus on being successful. I don't want to focus on I want to have a good career, but I don't want to focus strictly on the career. I want to focus on the servitude of it. I am providing a service that serves people, that helps hopefully improve people's lives. And that's what I want to focus on. And with patience and trust and good health, I can be confident that that's all going to come to me. So I'm really excited about that. But those are just some things that I do in the new year, every single new year, and how I got out of my funk to get me to where I'm going. But also some other things that I'm doing right now are I'm reading May Cause Miracles by Gabby Bernstein. I talk about her a lot. I really like her. She's a motivational speaker. She's spiritual. She puts a spiritual twist on everything, but I'm reading that. It's a daily book that you can study along with. She gives you an exercise in the morning and an exercise in the evening to do, which I'm still have to do for this day. I am also reading her book, Super Attractor, and that's all about manifesting. I am also doing a 5-day challenge on being okay with your weight from Kale and Cravings. That might be over by the time you listen to this podcast, but if you follow Kale and Cravings, she does a lot of things with that. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of self-work and self-love. And I think that's what's so important is self-work. You have to work on yourself. You have to be willing to make the commitment to put yourself first. And I am 100% being super selfish right now, and I am okay with that. Because sometimes to get better and to be better, you have to be selfish. You have to put yourself first, because if you don't love yourself first, you can't love anyone else. I always love my child unconditionally, but if I don't love myself, I don't feel like I can love her to the fullest ability of my being. So I'm focusing on that. I want to be able to love unconditionally, constantly myself and the others around me and my family, my friends, just all around. So those are the things that I'm doing in the new year. Some other things I'm doing is a marathon. I don't know why I'm telling you everything I'm doing in the new year. I guess I'm just trying to tell you how I got out of my funk and what I'm doing in the new year to make it the best year yet. So maybe that's what I'll title this. Ramblings with Callie. Best new year yet. So anyway, I am doing a marathon training right now with clients to motivate me to do it because I struggle myself with working out. I'm a personal trainer. I'm in the gym constantly and I struggle myself with working out. I'm taking a sip of coffee. 1 second. So, yeah, I am doing that. I am doing some workshops on wellness and juicing and things that I love. And that's helping me find purpose and passion and potential in the things that I'm doing. I am focusing on whole foods, which I always kind of do, but trying to refocus because I kind of slacked in December. So refocusing on whole foods, refocusing on a more ketogenic diet. Although I'm not counting right now, but I'm trying to lower the carbs and up the fat. But all these things are really beneficial for my mental health. I cannot praise keto enough and how good it is for your mental health. If you're bipolar, it really helps the function of that, of your brain, of mental health. So those are the things that I'm doing. Again, books I recommend are May Cause Miracles, Super Attractor. There's this really good book called The Go Giver, not the Go Getter, that I would recommend reading in the new year. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein's also very good. I've read all these books, and they've really helped me get out of my funk. So I guess this is about getting out of your funk in the new year. Maybe that's what I'll title it, Getting Out of Your Funk in the New Year. And what I did to get out of my funk. So yeah, that's how I get out of my funk. Taking care of myself, putting yourself first, being selfish. These are all things you have to do. And it's okay to do them. To really understand that it's okay to put yourself first. Something else I do, and I always talk about this a lot on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, head over Callie Tony CPT and follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of my daily routines on there and what makes me feel better. But every day, not only do I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, I write down 5 intentions for the day, 10 positive affirmations, and 5 things I'm grateful for. And this seems to truly help my mental health immensely. My life changed when I started doing this, and I talked about this before, and I'm not going to harp on it again, but my life truly changed when I started doing this. It gave me something to look forward to every single day, and it showed me that I have things to live for. It showed me I have things to be grateful for. It showed me that I have potential, that I didn't have to quit. So do those things. Write down 5 positive affirmations. Write down write down 5 intentions for the day. Write down 10 positive affirmations. Write down one of each. Who cares? Just write it down. Write. That's another thing that's important. Write. Every single day I try to write. I write, even if it's just for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 seconds, I try to write something down. A sheet of paper, I just write. Write down your feelings, write down your thoughts, write down what you felt for the day, write down your fears, write down how you accomplished them, write down that you didn't accomplish them or overcome them. I'm sorry. Just write. It's so enlightening and touching to write things down. So I also recommend, I said Tony Robbins, Gabby Bernstein. I also recommend following Rachel Hollis on Instagram and Facebook. She is super motivational. She is a rock star. Her books are really good. Those are 2 books you want to read: Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing. Those are really good books. Also, follow Raw Goddess. I'm just giving you all the people I follow to get me through. Raw Goddess is really good. She has a book coming out called The Calling. I really like her. I got her from Gabby Bernstein. She's another motivational speaker, but she puts a spiritual twist on everything, and she just you can feel it in your soul when she talks. I love it. So those are the things that I am focusing on in the new year to improve my life. Some events I have coming up that I want to share with you for the new year are actually this Friday. I have a Rest and Restore Healing Collective coming up. So healing collectives are just little group meetings where we do different things each time. This time we're focusing on tapping, EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique. We are focusing on a restorative yoga and a meditation on releasing and letting go since it's the full moon, as well as some crystal dowsing. What else do we have coming up? Oh, on Saturday I have an H2O at home party at Snap Fitness, which I'm really excited about. If you're looking to clean up your skincare in 2020, talk to me about Beauty Counter. If you're looking to clean up your clean care, your like what you clean your house with, definitely come to this party or order online. Amber's really great. She's can tell you all about the products, but they are really good products that I'm very excited about. And she's actually going to be one of our guests on our next podcast, or 2 from now. I'm doing I already told you about my marathon or my 10 miles, 10 weeks to 10 miles training. Every Tuesday I do a meditation. This morning was on gratitude, and it's exactly what I needed this morning. It's funny how those things just come through you. I was so frustrated this morning. Annalise was just a crazy little banana head, and she was crying and miserable, and I tried to console her, and she wasn't hearing it, and I just was so frustrated. And this morning we wrote down 5 things we were grateful for and meditated on them, and of course Annalise was one thing I wrote, and I meditated on her being happy and joyful and at the beach and the sand, and it was just a really beautiful experience. So every Tuesday I have meditations. Friday, which you should definitely come if you haven't done your vision board yet, Friday the 24th at the Village, I'll be doing a vision boarding workshop for the new moon. I'm super excited about that. It's from 6 to 8. I love doing vision boards. They are my passion. I'm they just make me happy. I told you it got me out of my funk. It got me out of my downtime. So vision boarding, therapy, all totally off topic, but therapy is huge. Go to therapy, guys. Don't be afraid to go to therapy. Just go. It's not weak. It's strong. It's not weak. It's strong. Someone had said to me. Someone had said this to me over the weekend, that they feel like it's weakness, and I said no. Getting help is strong. Not getting help is weakness. I have a pop-up juice bar at Yuccaney Holistic Living on Saturday, January 25th. I have a pop-up juice bar at On Body Massage and Wellness on January 31st. And then I'm so excited, on January 1st, I'm going to be doing mini makeovers for mini photography sessions at the Village. So there's a ton coming up, a ton I had to look forward to, a ton I am grateful for. Today on the blog, I posted about holistic fitness being holistic and is it holistic, so check that out. But this is just a short episode today for me to catch up on what's going on with me and how I bring in the new year. So, and some motivational things to get you through the new year. So, I really encourage you to check those things out. I really encourage you to try them. I'm really excited about the new year. I'm excited what it has to bring, and I cannot wait to share the upcoming podcast with you. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Healing Whole the podcast. I will see you next time.